Hello and welcome back to Stranded Deep, welcome back to Pacific Paradise, and welcome back to this island we find ourselves on. Last time we were working on the house, so we have some storage to the left and to the right. We were making some more storage and adding some more walkways. There are some things we do need to try, some things that may be game breaking, but before we get to that, I would just like to thank everyone because we broke 1,000 subscribers recently. And if I don't mention Oma Magnia in the comments, I think they might actually burst because they really wanted to be the 1,000th subscriber. So congratulations to them. Also in the comments, Rafts. I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, they were on a mission to get us that last little bit to 1,000 subs. So thank you for your campaign. That was an interesting event, but I would also like to thank everyone who's been here from the beginning or has just joined the channel because I just make the videos, you guys make the channel, and it takes a village to make a channel. So people like Drumbones, Tarwanian, Steve Courtright, Stanley Orchard, you know, the names that you see in the comments, everyone who's been here. Thank you. Just genuinely thank you. Nothing's gonna change. Like, we've hit 1,000 subscribers, but I'm not turning on adverts or anything because that doesn't make sense. I will just continue making videos if you guys continue watching. So we have, oh yeah, Ralph. Damn it, I've got it written down. I've got it written down in front of me. Ralph Raffet or Raffet. Yeah, they made dance music on their channel. I was listening to it and I was just like, I'm partial to a little bit of EDM, you see. I do like pirate EDM, which is like electronic dance music in the style of a pirate. I'm just being realistic. Anyway, that aside, we have ourselves a container. I put the door on in between episodes because if you're going to put a door on a container, save the game before you actually put it on, because it took me a few attempts to get the door in the right way round, and if you got to take it off, it takes 30 hits to dismantle this thing. It's easier just to load a save. But wait, there's more. Yeah, we do need to take out these stairs, first of all, because we're going to need to rebuild this, much like we've done over there. But wait, there's more. There's always more. Once we've done this, we need to go downstairs and start chopping some bits away from downstairs, because there may be a possibility of generating an elevator, or there may not be. So everything is here. I'm going to police up this area, just clean it up. And there we go. And put these bits here. And then just drop you here. Okay, fine. The easy way down is just to hoof ourselves off the edge of the building. Yep, we are okay in terms of food and water. So here's the thing, Steve Courtright some time ago was saying that if you put in an archway and a door and then slam the door on your face, it acts like an elevator. Especially if there are things above you. Now, we've never had the opportunity to do that, or at least I haven't even thought about the opportunity of doing that. So why don't we give it a go? It's not too much of a thing. We need to get the physics objects out of the way, I think. 71 days survived. I was asked, how can you possibly have built all of this on your island? In so many days. Dude, I've been playing since 2016. Since 0.12. It's been a while. So we now have the central wall, which we made out of sticks because I just like the green. Now we have an archway. Now we got a couple of planks here, kind of hard to see, but there are a couple of planks, and there is a bit of rope because we should be able to build a door. I think. Plank door. Boop. Now the idea is you stand in the middle and then close the door in your face. Oh, I was going to say that didn't work. No, it's just pushing us to one side. Oh, it's not doing it. Yeah, so in the old days, what it would do is it would push you all the way to the top. It might be because there's floors and stuff in the way. So let's give it another attempt. Nope. So I guess the elevator trick doesn't work here. But like I said, there might be because there's just a bunch of stuff. Oh, am I going to have to test that? I'm going to have to test it. All right, fine. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll. Oh my god. Is that genuinely going to be 30 hits to get the door out? Alright, I'll tell you what. Let's leave that for a second. Because I think we got a couple of sticks. So what we can do is make a little test area and see if we can actually zoop ourselves up high. We'll grab 4 of that. And then what we'll do is... Nope. Gonna put that in my hands. I can always break this between episodes. So, little test area. Gonna need to bang you in. There we go. And now we're gonna need a wall with an arch. Yes, we are. Why don't we put you there? But wait, there's more, because we should be able to build a door out of clay. Yeah. One plank, 1 brick scrap. That's a bit of a problem. How many planks? I mean, I need the planks. Oh, I need the planks. Oh, I've got the planks. Right, okay, fine. So I think the idea is that there is some planks here in the water. Grab those. Grab a bit of brick scrap. We should have some somewhere. There's some. Come back. Hibbity hoppity. And then build a door. Nope. Build a door. Boop. Right. Can we... physics object our way to the top? No, it just pushes us to one side. So in the olden days, what would happen is you would end up on top of that, and then you could build a stack of things up into the sky. So the elevator trick no longer works. Oh. No. Well, I tried it. I did try it. So yeah, the idea was you close the door on your face, then you would teleport all the way to the top. That doesn't work. Alright, well, we have things we need to do. I thought I'd give it a go. I thought it might be interesting. It is. It is interesting. The other thing we need to do also is move that red panel forward by 1. I will do that momentarily. Why am I doing this like an idiot? You should have said something. You should have said something. Because we can just pick these pieces up. You can get picked up, you can get picked up, and you can get picked up. Good. Let's close the door. The door will automatically close when you leave the area anyway, so that's not actually a thing that's necessary strictly. So, what we can do is take these, and if we hit Q, tap, tap. Oh my word, seriously? It's supposed to select the same items from your pants. I don't know why it's just like, oh, you know what? I'm going to just mug off your hammer, just to have it just tossed out into the ocean. Oh, thanks for that. So we need you, and we need you. Oh my. Oh no, I'm going to have to build that, aren't I? Otherwise, we're just going to fall straight down and break our getaway sticks, which one of them is still broken. Okay, fine. I'll grab you. I'll grab you. I'll move forward 1. Don't need to build it, because what we do need is to put the planks on top. These are front to back. Which way do we have them on that side? Front to back. Okay, I can see from here. Oh, ooh. You walked off the edge there. That would have been interesting. I don't think the water is deep enough to stop us from shattering our shins. Okay, right. So here, yeah, that way. So we put this on, we'll put the stairs on, and we can break the sticks out. So it's basically what we've done before. I was really hoping the elevator would still work. I don't know when they patched that out. Ooh. Of all the things to patch out, the elevator trick was one of them. I'm just looking at the squareness of the island, the sort of lumpy bumpiness, the lack of smooth sand. I was just wondering why they would patch that out and not, I don't know, fix the beach. Anyway, cool. So we'll put the plank steps in. Nope. Yep. Go my little tackle with a hammer. I mean, we need to take the stairs down anyway, so that's fine. Ooh, just realized something. We're in the hot summer sun. Is it summer? It is! 9th of March. Okay, yeah, so it's about the time when we would normally be turning the heating off in the UK, because that's the time of year you do that. This time of year, it's absolutely freezing, and currently there is a rainstorm outside, so much so that I have had to pour out about 5 litres of water from the fireplace. Wait, you've got a fireplace? Yes, but It's an Edwardian fireplace that is not used anymore because I don't think it's safe. And I think it takes anthracite rather than just like coal or wood or anything like that. And yeah, when it rains in a specific direction with a specific viscosity of rain, it comes down the chimney. Oh, that's unfortunate. I know, right? So yeah, I think now we're up here, should we be able to build off the side? I think we can do that. So I'm just going to hammer that in. Yes. Should be able to just build off the side without having to put a scaffolding down below. Good. So then we can put the stairs on the other side. Symmetry. I do like the symmetry. And I was thinking we do need to put in a gyrocopter landing pad, a helipad. It's like, well, we've got a bunch of wood, but wouldn't it be amazing if we could, instead of using wood, just use some ceramic, because we happen to have infinite ceramic. They haven't fixed the infinite ceramic bug, but they certainly have fixed the elevator bug. Ooh, elevator. Oh, that was going to be so cool as well. Oh well. If we don't try these things, we don't know. And that's why we do a little experimentation every now and again. So hammer this in. And then we just need to do the 2 into the house. Hang on. 1, 2. That is 2 into the house. Do I have enough? I'm running desperately low on wood. That's enough. That is enough. Okay, fine. So we'll do that. I do realise that we've made something of an MC Escher style building here, and I'm not... That wasn't the plan. The plan was just to have a house that you could dive out over the edge into the sea. Perhaps we should have just built a giant lighthouse instead. Maybe we should have gone round the twist. Ooh, yeah. That would have been interesting. But then there have been a lot of spiral staircases and... Okay. So that's all hammered in. That's all done. We can just tap that to get it out. We can tap that to get it out. And then we can just kind of chip that off, but it won't take too long because it's just wood sticks. So yeah, you can build scaffolding out of just wood sticks, and it's a lot easier to break out. Good, excellent. Got to check a food and water situation after this. Boom, that's all gone. Those are actual sticks. Okay, cool. Excellent, but it's going to look like the house is floating. I know, right? Let's go and have a look. It is it's 2:30 in the afternoon. Why don't we take a trip up to the top of the aeroplane and just have a look and see what we've got so far. Yes, yes. I think it was telling that in this playthrough we wasted no time in getting the motorized raft rather than just building sail raft. Bump. Yes, okay, cool. So we have that side that's done, that side that's done. I think like having them as counterweights and having all of this here is, it looks great, it looks fine. But that panel, I don't like it being flush with the edge of the wall. And so what I want to do is move it over and have it hanging underneath about this section here where there is ceramic brick. But here's the problem. You can't just build down. You can build up, but you can't build down. So I think what we can do is put in a couple of stick floors and then move that panel across by one. Maybe. That's the plan. Anyway, speaking of plan, I mean, we're up on the airplane. Why don't we just jump down? No, we tried that and we broke our leg. I'll just go down the tree. It's fine. We don't need to jump off the tail today. We don't need to jump off the I swear someone's going to say something if we don't jump off the tail. Ooh, but what's going to happen if we do it? Ooh, I don't know. I mean... Oh, it's in shadow. Why is this pool is always in shadow? Alright. I thought I saw something swimming down there. I don't know. Alright, I'll do it. I'll jump off the edge. Oh, no, that wasn't quite right. No, that was right.
Now that must be Steve and Marcy from next door.
Steve and Marcy? I'm gonna miss a game for people named Steve and Marcy? What's their last name, Gourmet?
And that is another thing, Al. When they are in here, I do not want you making any snide comments. That is why we have no friends.
Excuse me, Peg. I thought we had no friends because I put my hands down my pants.
So ain't that a thing? Yeah, we got some things to do. Food and water situation isn't too bad. I'm just going to go check on the farm anyway to make sure all of the stuff is good. Are you guys good? Yes, you are. Wally's good. Wally's good. What about the other two Wallies? They're just having a conversation about crops, probably. We got some potatoes. So I'm going to pick the potatoes. I'm going to pick the potatoes. I'm going to pick the potatoes. We could eat the potatoes, but I'm not going to. I'm going to use them for fuel. There is fruit. And... No. Is that water? Yeah, okay. So we could technically become vegetarian at this point. Alright. I was just looking out of the horizon briefly. So we could make some more fuel. Probably a good idea. I know we've got rotten potatoes. Let's do that. We're gonna need leaves. So while the sun is actually getting quite low in the sky, why don't we get the potatoes cooking? Now, we got a couple of ways we can do that. We can either use fibrous leaves, we can use sticks, or we can use palm fronds, because we have a bunch of them. I think what we should probably do is find the container that has all of the palm and take it over to the farm. The palm farm. The farm? Parmesan cheese? It's Parmesan! Ah, yes, because it's from the Parmigiano region of Italy. But I'm still going to call it Parmesan. So, have fun with all of that. I'm going to take 2 of those. Drop that down, and then whip out the axe, and then give them a double tickle with an axe. But what are you doing? It's a renewable source of fuel, you see. Well, palm leaves are not a renewable source of fuel, but you can use them for a few things, and one of them is burning stuff. Specifically, 6 will allow you to make fuel, and then we can use palm frond pile, which I will put here. There we go, done. So we'll get this lit. Done. Right, pick this up and just check. It is empty. Good. Well, I will leave you there. We're going to come back at some point. So that's going to make fuel for us. The potatoes go in the top. You apply heat. Probably some natural yeast and maybe some natural sugar. Because early alcohol was made with natural yeast found in the environment. They were not sure how it happened, but it just did. And that will create ethanol, and the ethanol will distill down into that, and we can use that to fly around the sky. Fly so high up in the sky. I don't know why. Kind of run out of words there. Cool. It's looking a bit more chunky. Is the old house. But it does mean that we can now build outwards, forward, back, left, right, up, down, all that sort of good stuff. Food and water is okay. Hippity hop over here. Nope. We're going to need to find a great white, or at least try and kite a great white towards us at some point. Okay, yeah, I'm going to need to do that as well. I will do it. I'll do it. Good. House is looking housey. Oh, all the food's cooked. And floor meat. Excellent. You'd love to see floor meat. What is it made of? People? What, floor meat is people? Why not? No, don't eat people. They're full of prions. You get a protein disease. Just eat cheese. Excellent. The sun's going down. Another beautiful day in paradise. And we need to sleep. Ah, the plane is actually lit up because there are lamps in the plane. Excellent. As we go down and have a little look at our bed, it is good upon the mezzanine. So what we'll do is we will save, and then we will sleep. And then we'll wake up, and it is another beautiful morning. We're a little bit hungry, we're a little bit thirsty, but it is a beautiful morning. I'm just going to drop down 1 level, bonk, onto the it's a balcony. It's a balcony. I was going to call it a veranda, but it's a balcony. Okay, fine. So what we'll do... we have 4 in our pants. Alright. What I need to do is probably put you there. And then put another one here. I want to see if I can actually make a wall. So let's make wall. Yes, I can. So here's a question. Do we add green wall underneath or red? I'm thinking red. It's going to take like 30 hits to get that out. We're going to have to do it. Okay. Is the guy's going ham on the oboe or clarinet? There's a violin. I think that's an oboe rather than a clarinet in the music. No, is that a violin or is that a cello? Ooh. There's someone bowing a cello. Alright, okay, fine. So that's now a physics object. And we can move it without moving it to there. Yes! Yes, we can. 1 and 2. Now, can we get rid of that? Yes! And that makes a suspended floor. That floor, that wall even, that wall is now suspended by nothing. So we'll do the same thing on the other side. I'll pick these bits up because why would we waste them all? But if I try and build a wall, yeah, those guys are going ham. The orchestra is going ham. If I just try and build a wall underneath without a floor there, you can't do it. You can't build down. You can build up. So yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do because I just want that as a little floating wall. Let's try it on the other side with... So we'll do this. We've got some more sticks here anyway, so we'll get the scaffolding put in. Because I want to see what it looks like. I want to see what it looks like. I'll just drop down the center. Sploosh. Okay, fine. Food and water is still... it's okay. We ain't dead yet. That's so many coconuts. And if you eat them... You'll poo. Wait a second. Someone was saying, so you can do the infinite water coconut trick, but that's with coconut water. Can you do the infinite water trick with flasks? Can you stack flasks? Okay, let's get this sorted and then ask and answer our own question. So I'm going to go this way. And I'm going to have to look at this for a hot minute. Yes, can we get infinite water from flasks? I don't know if flasks are something that can be stacked. I'm not entirely sure they can be. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll put you there. So that's where we couldn't do it without scaffolding, and then just chip that out, and then chip that out, just long arm it. Everything rolls down. Are you a physics object? Nope. Okay. Excellent. Excellent and excellent. Good. Yep, I think we've done that. So that's just kind of hanging there now. Well, why did you want to move that out like that? Let me show you. Let me show you. Sploosh as we hit the water. What? Oh. It's rawhide, but just a bunch of rawhide on the beach. Eventually you'll just get loads of them. 72 days survived. It's not bad. Not bad at all. So, yes, that descender is now underneath the house, but it's away from the edge of the house. So it's red, red, and I think if I put another one there, so you end up with red, 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 and red. We need to find another container just to put 2 panels there. It's just a little bit of interest underneath the house. I suppose we could do that with metal, maybe. Just chip that out and put some metal in there instead. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to look up at the sky and then down again. It's raining. It's storming. How wonderful. So if I don't like that, yeah, we can just change that for something else. But it just means that instead of just being supported by these thin bits of floor, it now looks like the house is kind of supported underneath by stuff. And also those panels glow when we're close enough to them because there is a furnace inside the house. So that's kind of fun. So yeah, I think another one, and it just looks like that thing isn't just completely floating in the air. It's not needed, but it's just something to look different. We are gonna run down the tree this time. Or, yeah, we're going to run down the tree. I want to go to the farm. I want to go to the farm because I want some food. And food and water is kind of a little bit low. The storm isn't so bad. What it's going to do is it's going to water all these farm plots, which are not completely dry, but just a little bit. So, food's all the way up. Neat. We'll pick the PP and we'll pick the aloe. We'll find one of these that happens to be more full than the others. Okay, so these are now relatively empty. We haven't fueled them up with anything, but they will get fuel from the sky. Jump over that. Well, that doesn't have anything in it. Why are you there? Not entirely sure. Okay, we'll put the aloe in there and we'll put the PP in there. Good. And we could probably make some medical salve. Oh, yeah, we were going to try and see if we can get infinite water. I'm not entirely sure that's possible, but let's give it a go. Still a lot of swim. Alright, we should have some coconuts. So these are drinkable coconuts. And we know that if you take a drinkable coconut out and you drink it, that is now empty, and you put it back in the pile, all of those three are now going to be one food serving, one food serving, one food serving. So none of these are going to be empty. The downside of that is, on PC at least, if you drink a bunch of coconut water, you're going to be pooping out your bum. Because what will happen is you'll get diarrhea and you will be going around spraying poo everywhere, which is not necessarily a good look. I mean, it's not the worst look, but it's not great. You don't really want to be going, oopsie poopsie, I've done a bad thing. There's poo everywhere. Let's grab that. So, what we'll do is we'll go, okay, 1, 2, and 3. We've got the drinkable coconuts. Can we turn those into... Or do we need regular coconuts for that? Oh, that's a good question. I will just check the consumables. It is... Oh, it's a green coconut. Okay, fine. So I'll pick you guys up. I'll put you guys back down. It's kind of disturbing the way that the water is kind of clipping through this little island. Saw the blue suddenly flood through here and I was just like, huh? That is a water mesh, just there it is, just clipping through. You might not be able to make that out, but alright. So let's see if we can make a coconut pile of medical coconuts. I'm not entirely sure they're a pileable object. These are now filling up. Some of these were empty. Yeah, they got a quarter full, and these will be typically topping themselves anyway. Good, good, good. Yep, that's now full, that's full, that's full. So the rain, the way the rain works is you have to be on the same island as your crops in order for them to get watered. If you're on a different island, your crops run the risk of drying out. Wait, what? You have to be in the same area? Yeah, I don't think it ever used to be that way. Like on the old versions of the game, you could be away from your island and the stuff would still get watered, but hey, that's just a thing. Okay, fine, let's make 3 drinkable coconuts and see if we can put them into a pile. I'm not entirely sure we can. I think that is something that can't be done, but in the name of science and exploding people's heads, let's do that. Right. No, we cannot turn these coconuts into a pile. So at least on the PC version, infinite water is technically a possibility if you use regular coconuts, but that is coconut water, and more than 2 drinks is going to make you poo everywhere. I guess on the console it works, but I don't know what the coconut to poo ratio is on the console. But we can go and use these coconuts to make ourselves some medical marvels of medicine, including some aloe salve, which we haven't done yet. So it's not a complete waste. Jeez. That was a little jump scare. I did a little jump scare. Where did he go? There's just a giant crab casually walking. I didn't even know he could get in here. I suppose we could put a door on here. Hey, buddy. Where did you go? Oh, yeah, that's... Oh. He's getting super excited. He's just like, I'm so excited about your water stills. How they've gathered so much water. Can you... Okay, I'm going to run this way. I'm going to see if I can coax him off to one side. I didn't think he could... Oh. He won't want to go in the water. So if you need to if you need to fight a land animal and you don't want to get nipped, just stand in the water, because everyone knows that crabs are not marine animals. What is with this guy? It's like a little Scalextric car. He's just going around in a circle. Look, please die. Oh, seriously? So painful. Okay, fine. We'll kind of physics you over here a little bit. You come with me. Bam. There you go. Alright. I just wanted a little bit of PP, a little bit of aloe. Oh, we can't do that because our pants are full, predictably. Okay, fine. Well, we will make ourselves some antidote. Antidote! We don't need to drink it, but we can just have it. Bloop. We can make some antidote. There we go. So the PP is now a couple of bits of antidote. And I think the aloe salve is actually... Is it 2? I think it's 2. Yeah, it's 2 aloe for 1 aloe salve. So our sunscreen, we now have sunscreen online, and we have anti-venom online. So if we get bitten by a sea snake or a land snake, a night snake, because the night snakes are the ones that are on land. Where did that go? It went inside me. Yeah, the night snakes are the ones that are on land, sea snakes are the ones that are in the sea. There's also lionfish, which are not great, sea urchins, the purple poison boys, the purple starfish, and those things will poison you. So having a little bit of anti-venom. But where are we going to keep that? Well, we're going to put it on a raft. What? Wait, why is Wally here? Oh, right, it's just another Wally that just happened to be in the area. Fine. You can come with me, because we're going to take you back to the house. I should probably not have brought all of that stuff to the farm if we're going to use this lad for meat. Ooh, okay. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. This place is huge. You're going to just live there for a minute. Will it be fine? Can we put him back together? No and no. Which is fine. So yeah, a little bit of SPF down, a little bit of water down, a little bit of food down. That's okay. Yes, we'll put these on the raft as well. Because if you have medical stuff, the best place to leave medical stuff is on the raft with all of your other traveling items. Unfortunately, the raft seems a bit full at the moment. Why is the raft so full? Spears. Oh, we probably need to make more spears as well. Okay, right. Let's get rid of these sticks, because we do need to do that. Make a pile. Why do you make piles instead of just throwing them on the floor? Because if you can make a pile out of something, it's easier on your computer. Because if you have a low-speed processor, or if you have a system that's just not going to be handling stuff very well, then more items kicking around, things like this rawhide, that's a physics item, and a physics item needs like constant calculation. So for every physics item that's on your island, the CPU, the processor, needs to know its X, Y, Z coordinates, it needs to know its momentum, and its weight. But if it's in a pile, it has no physics properties, so you're not running any physics calculations for anything that's in a pile. Or just store a bunch of stuff inside a container, because that's one physics object rather than 25? Good, excellent. So, we've done a few things. We've moved these bits out. I mean, it's just to look nice. I think we could probably do something with that. Maybe not the red panels, maybe put some like half metal walls or something there instead. Something a little bit more subtle. But it does mean that the house looks less like it's just floating in the middle of nowhere. We are going to need to make a helipad for the gyrocopter, because the gyrocopter cannot just live on the roof. It's fine. I can land it there. I've flown it for a while. But just having one of these things perched on the roof is not... It's not optimal. Not optimal at all. But I'm going to leave it there for the time being. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone who's subscribed. If you haven't subscribed and you want to join the party, then, well, just hit the subscribe button. It is free. If you want notifications, dingle the bingle. If you don't want notifications, don't click the bell. And I'll tell you what, I'll catch you next time.